Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Divine exclusive video. Thank you guys for joining the channel today. So I'm going to talk about you are irreplaceable. You are irreplaceable, chosen ones. No, I'm not talking about Beyonce, but you are irreplaceable for three reasons. Number one, your aura. Wherever you are, it doesn't matter how you're looking. It doesn't matter what mood you're in. It doesn't even, like I said, the environment, the area, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a daycare, a grocery store, gas station, a church, work. Anytime you walk into somewhere, it's all eyes on you. It's a spectacle. People are drawn to you. You're a magnet. You're the star of the show. And like I said, your wardrobe, whatever you have, doesn't matter. It's just people can just sense that magnetic pull. People can just sense that presence. You have a presence that just stands out regardless of who you're around, and it's not, like I said, it's not about looks. It's not about, what you have on. You could just be driving some old bump, it doesn't even matter what car you're driving. It doesn't, you don't have to pull up in a brand new car. You don't have to pull up in designer clothes and Jordans or expensive wardrobe. You don't have to pull up in a chain and all this other stuff, just looking luxurious and looking like you're living an extravagant lifestyle. But your aura just stands out. It just, regardless of where you're at, your aura is what the main thing people are paying attention to. And when people try to replace that, there is no presence like that. People may, regardless of if it's just a relationship or if it's anything, when people try to replace you or they don't think that your presence is special, they're lying to themselves, because there's no other presence like yours when you walk into a room, when you walk around someone. There's no aura that can touch yours, chosen one. Always pay attention. Your aura is very strong. The second reason, your energy charges others. So your energy is just, strong in itself. Like, it just radiates. So when you talk to people, when you engage with people, when you have conversations, that's your energy. They're feeding off your energy. And your energy, you give one person your energy, they can charge 10, 12 other people up. You're a power surge. People plug into you and they're charged. Like, it's like they have an unlimited charge for the rest of the day. And they can go and you make people feel better about themselves, and they're able to have motivation. They're able to have, they're able to go out there and do things that they wouldn't normally do if they didn't have that energy. So your energy it's not just that it charges them and they give it to other people. It actually helps them to be motivated to go do things that they usually wouldn't do on their own. And they're able to give that energy and positivity to other people. As I said, it's very powerful. Your energy charges other people and it gets them motivated to do everything that they want to do or that they wouldn't have otherwise done on their own. So pay attention to that. But you just can't give your energy away to everyone, because if you give your energy away to everyone, you're going to be left with nothing, and everyone else will be benefit off your energy. So that's why you should choose wisely and give your energy to people that reciprocate it. Or if they're not going to reciprocate it, then be very strategic with it. Don't engage in long conversations anyway. Don't let people steal all your energy and give nothing back. So it's a responsibility. It's a power in itself, but it's a responsibility. But see, what happens when people try to replace that is that they get around, usually when they get around other people, their energy level is just the same. It's nothing different. So after a while, they realize, damn, this person I don't feel that much great about myself like I did with the chosen one. Damn, I don't feel like going to do this activity. I don't feel like going to the gym. I don't feel like going after this. I don't I'm not as vibrant as I used to be. I'm not as lively as I used to be around the chosen one. So it may take a while, but people feel that difference, that the energy that they got being next to you, being connected to you, the energy that charged them up will be hard to find. They will not find another energy that from another person that will charge them the way you did. Number three, you have depth. And when I say depth, I mean not just emotional depth, but just mental depth, like the knowledge you carry, the emotions you carry, like your ability to feel, your ability to see and read individuals and be there for them. They can never find another person to do that. So chosen ones, understanding your power with your depth. It's like a lot of people are surface level. So when they go around other people, they're not gonna, experience that. They're mainly experiencing people that are kind of at their level. But when they're around you, it's like, damn, there's something different. And see, that different is not just your energy, it's not just your aura, but it's your depth. It's the ability to feel, it's the ability to be emotionally connected, to understand what is going on, to understand what they're going through, and to not be judgmental. And see, this is why a lot of people, when they get around you, a lot of strangers, they tell you their stories, is because they can sense that. They can sense this person is non-judgmental, and they also carry depth that can understand. They can sense that. So that's why it's very important to understand that you're irreplaceable, because no one else is going, when people get with other connections, no one else is going to provide them that depth that you gave them. And sometimes that scares people away, but you have to understand, chosen ones, that's a good thing to have. It's because you're able to feel, think, and look at things differently. You don't just have a surface level understanding or a surface level behavioral and being explanational with just surface level things. Like, you go way beyond the surface, you get down to the root of things. And that's why chosen ones are often healers, because they can just sense the pain, they can sense everything that person's been carrying, they can sense the insecurities, you can sense the shame, you can sense all that. So chosen ones, you're irreplaceable for those three reasons: for your aura, for your energy, for your depth. They will never find someone like you. Please get this video out here. Thank you for joining me today. Please like, subscribe, feel free to comment, please share, and get this video out here. All right, see you.